Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining the session. I'm Shakil Ahmed from Deanship of eLearning and IT. Distinguished faculty members, as I always, we already bring some good ideas and innovative topics for you guys. And that's what we are here again to discuss another very interesting and interactive workshop, which can help you not to understand about the new technology, but we're gonna give you a lot of new ideas which can help you to engage your students inside the classroom. So stay tuned by end of the session. By end of the session, you would be able to understand what does it mean by the technology and how you can use the technology inside the classrooms. In today's fast-paced world, higher education institutions find themselves at the intersection of traditional pedagogy and cutting-edge technology. The integration of e-learning into higher education has transformed the way students access knowledge and engage with course materials. With all these advancements, but still remember technology is just a tool in terms of getting the students working together and motivating them. The teacher is the most important. The importance of the teacher, you cannot put it back, and you can't say that with the technology, the teacher role is going to be obsolete. But teacher can utilize all these things, the technology to ease the teaching or the teaching method, or it can have more engagement for the students. As this digital revolution continues to reshape the educational landscape, faculty members play an essential role in ensuring its success. To navigate this evolving landscape and deliver effective e-learning experiences, all the teachers require not only a deep understanding of their subject matter, but also proficiency in the strategies and tools that optimize e-learning. In this exploration of strategies for success, faculty training in e-learning, optimizing for higher education, uh, we're going to explore the essential components of faculty training that empower teachers to excel in the digital fields of higher education. From academic shifts to technical proficiencies, this discussion uncovers the keys to harnessing the full potential of e-learning for both teachers and students alike. What we're gonna have it mean like that would be very interesting in coming slides. So again, I'm telling you that you have to be connected with me till end of the sessions. But I would like to let you know before taking start for the session that everyone do need mandatory registration to receive the e-certificate. So I would like to say that everyone have to register yourself because the registration and attendance is mandatory for the e-certificates. So let's have a look. What is optimizing e-learning? Optimizing e-learning for higher education is the process of making e-learning courses more effective and engaging for students. And how it can be done, like in the way that you can have to follow different type of strategies. It can be designing courses that are aligned with the learning outcomes and what kind of outcomes. The course should be clear about what students are expected to learn, and the activities and assessments should be designed to help students to achieve those outcomes. Using a variety of learning activities, now this will help keep students engaged and motivated. Some examples of learning activities includes you can engage them with the readings, you can add some kind of videos, quizzes, discussions, and virtual labs. All these kind of activities can help the student to have more engagement inside the classroom or outside the classroom. You can give them different type of tasks and assignments in the form of videos, quizzes, or discussions. You can go ahead with the personalizing the learning experience. This can be done allowing students to choose their own learning path, or by providing them with feedback and support that is tailored to their individual needs. So a teacher playing a crucial role on this stage, that let them decide what time they want to study, just give them an idea. I mean, like, for example, you're gonna send them the assignment and ask them, you have 24 hours and you have to submit this assignment back to me after, I mean, like 24 hours. So they can decide their path. They're gonna take start soon after the assignment received, or they can start after 5 hours or 3 hours. So let them decide their path to learning. So it would be easy for the students and for the teachers to be compatible with each other. Making the course accessible to all the students. This includes providing transcripts for audio and video content and offering alternative formats for students with disabilities. So, for example, the course should be accessible for all the students. It doesn't matter, I mean, like the students can be disabled students over there, or normal students, sharp students, or I mean, like the middle average students over there. So you have to design the course which is accessible for everyone and easily available for everyone. And using technology to support the learning process, that is the important part, that how you can utilize the technology, especially after COVID. Everyone understand that without technology we can't run any of the activity or any of the business in this world, because the technology is now part of our lives. Now it is in advancing, even the technology is replacing with a human being as well. For example, there was 10 or 15 people required for any kind of task to perform the task. Now one or two can perform using the different technology sports. But remember, wherever I mean, like the technology is giving you or facilitating you, at that time it is bringing the more opportunities to more advanced knowledge, and you can make more opportunities with this type of techniques. So here we have a look at what kind of technology support you can have for the learning process. This can include using tools like learning management systems, LMS, like we are using already using. The Blackboard is one type of LMS. There are in the market almost more than 800 vendors available for the LMS. All the LMS basics, learning management basics are similar. The main purpose is to facilitate the students to send them assignments online, e-exam system to share the content online, or you can organize the virtual lectures in the learning management system. So this is the basic concept for the learning management system, but there is a different, I mean, like you can say the interface or canvas or working environment is different, or display is different. Some learning management systems are user friendly and some do have the tricky things over there. But Blackboard in Saudi Arabia, 95% of the universities or institutions are using the learning Blackboard. Blackboard is one of the best learning management system, where you have the friendly environment and easy to understand environment, where the student and teacher can play, I mean, like perform all the activities easily. What else you can do it? Virtual learning environment, like you can create the virtual lectures inside the classroom. So this would help you to engage the students by using the technology sports. Gamification is one of the kind which is available for all the learning management system, where you can have the different type of games for the engagement of the students. But by using these games, they are educational type of games which can help the students not only to enjoy that time of activity, but they can learn by using the different type of games. At the end, evaluating the effectiveness of the course. This is really important. The reason behind this can be done by collecting feedback from students and by tracking their progress. And believe me, by this digital era, now the tracking of all the feedbacks are really easy, because in the manual or traditional work, you need a lot of time to collect the feedback, to send them a different type of survey or questionnaire, and then it will take a long time, and you cannot get the exactly feedback which you are expecting over there. But invention of the technology, adding the technology support in our learning environment, now everything is tracking, and it's digital tracking. Everything is available in the database. You can see that 3 years back, I mean, like the student what have done over there, and how they are improving. They're improving, or they are, decline. They have their enhancement or improvement over there. So now, with the help of technology, evaluation, you can create the evaluating the effectiveness of the course by taking the feedback or sending them different type of service, so students can take part over there, to give you an idea that what they are doing over there and what kind of progress they do have it. Another important factor is the faculty training in optimizing e-learning. We always talking in different sessions and workshops that students again engagement, how students can learn, what kind of trainings need for the students to improve their curriculum activities and what they need. But the most important part now, with the new era, with the digital era, as we discussed in last session, that there is a huge difference between digital immigrants and digital natives. Because we faculty, as a faculty, we are digital immigrants. We are not born with the technology. We adopted this technology, and we need to learn and build the understanding with this technology. So for this purpose, all the faculty members, teachers, instructors, and anyone who is inside the classroom, they need to learn that how you can utilize the technology inside the classrooms. For this purpose, you have to attend the trainings, and you need to motivate yourself that how to be a compatible human being with the technology. So what kind of things you can done over there? First, you have to go with the how to do faculty training in optimizing e-learning. Faculty training in optimizing e-learning for higher education is essential for delivering effective online courses. As e-learning continues to grow in popularity, teachers must adapt and develop strategies to ensure their courses are engaging, informative, and accessible. Here are some strategies for success in faculty training for optimizing e-learning. So we are going to discuss some kind of strategies. You can have a look on the screen. There are different strategies you can see. So we have to explain all the strategies one by one. So let's have a look with the understanding e-learning pedagogy. Start with the basics. Ensure that you as a faculty member understand the fundamentals of learning pedagogy, and it can include the differences between online and traditional teaching method. One of the most important part that you need to understand that there are traditional methods and online learning activities do have the complete different paths. So in traditional way, might possible you're using different type of methods for the teaching, but for online learning, you need to engage the students in the different way. So for this purpose, you have to encourage yourself to explore the principles of online course design, such as alignment of learning objectives, assessments, and instructional materials. So all these methods and strategies are really important to develop the understanding for the online learning. Next one is technical proficiency. Take comprehensive training on the use of learning management system and any other relevant technology tools. As we do have deployed the Blackboard around 3 to 4 years back, and we organize proper trainings for all the faculty members that how you can use this new learning management system, how you can upload your content, how you can prepare the e-exam assessments or everything. So all these trainings are important for the faculty members. But unfortunately, after a long time, even still the teachers are asking some questions, very basic questions about the learning management system. So until you encourage yourself that you have to learn the new technology to engage the students, you can't be familiar with the technology. Until you're not familiar with the technology, you can't deal the digital natives. As I told you earlier, that students, the new generation is digital natives. They born with the technology. They are more fluent with the technology, and they do have more understanding than a faculty member with the technology. So building and developing the new technical habits for the faculty member, they need to understand that they must go for the technical proficiency over there. Ensure as a faculty member are proficient in creating and uploading content, setting up discussion forums, and managing grades online. So all these things can be done by the technical proficiency. Until you are familiar with the computer or internet, you can't do all these things traditionally. The next one is online course design. Um teach yourself how to design courses that are engaging and interactive. And you need to emphasize the importance of clear learning objectives, multimedia content, and interactive assessments. You need to encourage to use of various teaching methods such as discussion boards, quizzes, virtual labs, and peer assessment. And all these, I believe, all the faculty members of Chezan University already using inside the learning management system, because Blackboard do have all these activities. Still, if any faculty member is not using these techniques, it means he or she is being far behind from the technological era. So everyone, if you want a good progress from the student side and you need a proper assessment or need a feedback from them, you have to go and encourage yourself to use all these online courses design materials. And the next one is accessibility. And you have to go with the stress the importance of making e-learning courses accessible to all students, including those with disabilities. You have to take training on creating accessible content, such as you can go with the alt text for images and closed captioning for the videos, and you can promote awareness of inclusive teaching practices to ensure a diverse range of learners can access and succeeded over there. So accessibility is also important, because you can have the disabled students in your classroom. So now you have to design the course or assessment for them, which can be easily accessible for everyone. So the next one is active learning strategies. You need to show yourself that how to engage students actively in online environment. This can be include group projects, case studies, and virtual simulations. You can create different type of virtual simulations to engage, or you can divide them in the different groups and give them the projects so they can organize, they can have more potential to bring out the results. And for you, for example, you have 40 students class. So if you're gonna divide them in 4 different groups with the 10 students, so it would be easy for the teacher as well to focus on the 10 students group or 5 students group and their activity which is available online. Active learning strategies are also really important for that one. The next one is feedback and assessment. Train yourself in providing timely and constructive feedback to students, both on assignments and in discussions. And you need to promote yourself to use of authentic assessments that align with course objectives and real world application. So feedback and assessment also can be organized by using the online platforms, and it is really important. I'm not going to discuss a lot of discussion on this topic, because you already using the learning management system Blackboard, so you have an idea about all these things. Time management and communication. Help yourself to develop strategies for managing your time effectively in an online teaching environment, because in the physical environment you can manage your time, but in online environment, because you need more productive results. If you are looking for more productive results, you need to keep on eye about the time management and communication. For example, in online sessions, in physical sessions inside the classrooms, it's easy to engage the students because everyone in front of you. But in online sessions, if you are not engaging students with the material activities, so the session get bored, and all the faculty or all the students would not be involved and intact with you or during the session. So you can go ahead with the professional development, encourage yourself for professional development in e-learning, because e-learning is no part of the traditional learning, because Saudi Arabia decided not to let close the e-learning even after COVID. Now they have been shifting, most of the universities shifting some of their courses online, some of their subjects completely online. So you need to build the professional development to understand the e-learning. This could include attending conferences, workshops, and online courses for best practices. Once you try to attend the different type of workshops, trainings, and seminars or conferences, this will help you to understand more about the technology and e-learning. You have to create a culture of continuous improvement and support for each other to enhance your learning skills by discussing different tools. For example, I have discussed some tools with you guys, that how you can use some kind of applications inside the classroom. You are here about 70 or 80 members right now with me. For example, you learn something, and if you are going to share all these information with your faculty members, it means you are multiplying this knowledge with others one. Is any problem, Mustafa, with the sound? Can everyone hear me clearly? Yes, okay, fine. Dr. Mustafa, you have to check with your internet, because all the participants can hear me clearly, okay? So if you have any problem, please check your internet. Thank you. So what I have discussed, just that, for example, you guys are 70 or 80 members in my workshop, in my presentation, and I'm going to share some very interesting application with you. So as a faculty member, I mean, like, you have to create a culture of continuous improvement. And how you can create this culture, you have to support for each other to enhance your learning skills. You have to go with the one who didn't attend this lecture. You can share this kind of applications. Okay, I have attended this workshop, and we got this softwares, and they are really productive inside the classroom. So what happened, like, this knowledge which you only guys 70 80 people are getting over there, this can be separated for hundreds or thousands of the faculty members. So it would be more effective for all the colleagues and faculty members to utilize and engage the students inside the classrooms. Quality assurance, you have to implement a review process for online courses to ensure teachers meet quality standards. Take feedback and support from faculty members as you can refine your courses. You have to implement, and you need to be very careful about your quality assurance. You have to submit your course designing to other faculty, to ask them to review for you if you have any problem or need improvement or not. So in this way, you can have a very good quality content for your course design, for online course designing especially. Share successful e-learning examples within the institutions to inspire others. So once you have, I mean, like, for example, someone is very good and fluent with the technology, but not all. So once he has designed a very good course, so all the teachers who are proficient with the technology, they can share their success stories with other teachers, so they can give them an idea that by designing in this way, this would be more effective. So other teachers can have more they become more passionate to use the technology or take the technology inside the classrooms, because still I can see there are a lot of teachers still do afraid from the technology. They don't try to utilize the technology because I mean, like they are not the digital natives, they are digital immigrants, and it's I mean, like natural that once you are not born and you are I mean, like unable to be compatible with the technology, so at that time it's difficult for you to understand somehow. But still you need to be a friend with the technology. Once you become the friend with the technology, it would be easy for you. If you try to run away from the technology, it will run away from you as well. And without technology, a teacher is not a complete teacher. You can't deliver your lecture without the technology. Or once there was one example I want to quote with you. I mean, like I think couple of years ago, when couple of I mean, like 3 years, I believe, inside the exam, like for the distance learning students exam over there, we newly deployed the e-exam system, and there was one teacher I still remember. He prepared the exam e-exam for 50 marks and 50 marks exam for the manual basis for the sheets or something like that. And he was the only teacher sitting inside the classroom, checking all the papers manually over there. And he was cursing himself that why I didn't prepare the e-exam for 100 full marks, because all the other teachers prepared the e-exam for all 100 marks, and they didn't do anything. They deployed the exam, and all the exam being like at the end, the result produced by the computer by itself. But that was the only one teacher who was sitting inside the classroom checking all the papers, and it took maybe 5 to 7 hours, and he wasted time over there to check all manually. So by using the technology, and not only it's helpful for the students, but this is also helpful for the faculty. It is saving your time, it is enhancing your skills, and it is giving you more accuracy in somehow, in some way, in the physical or in traditional way. You can have a chance of mistake, but once you are utilizing the technology, there are I mean, like almost 0% chances for any kind of problem over there. So you have to go and be a friend with the technology. At the end, you have to go for the feedback loops. Establish mechanism for gathering feedback from students regarding their e-learning experiences. Use this feedback to make improvement and adjustments to course design. Foster a culture of continuous improvement where everyone is open to feedback and eager to make enhancements. Faculty training, e-learning optimization is an ongoing process that requires dedication and support from all the teachers. Because, like, I want to give you an example, the Deanship of e-learning always try to bring very innovative ideas, but unfortunately we send this invitation for whole university. And in our university, there are more than 1,000 foreign faculty members. But right now, you can see there are maximum 100 or 100 plus. You can find the faculty in this workshop, but rest of 900, they are not interested to learn the new thing. So you need to encourage yourself. You need to motivate yourself, because it's a continuous process. So all the teacher, um, if they are not looking for enhance their skills, they are not showing the dedication and support from all the teachers. So you can't be a skillful teacher, or you can't be an expert with the technology. So by taking the necessary training and resources, higher education institutions can ensure that faculty members are well equipped to deliver high quality online courses that benefit both students and teacher as well. So using technology to support the learning process, mean like by using this technology and how we can have the learning process has become increasingly important in modern education. Technology can enhance engagement, accessibility, and efficiency in teaching and learning as well. Here are several ways teaching can support the learning process. There are multiple tools available. We're gonna share with you different demo videos, and I will have a lot of information and a lot of software which can help you to engage the students inside the classrooms. So let's have a look with the online learning platforms. As I told you earlier, that there are a lot of online learning platforms available, and you can name them LMS and learning management system like Moodle, Blackboard, and Canvas facilitate course management, content delivery, and assessment. All these LMS offer a centralized platform for instructions to organize course materials and communication with students. So all the basics are the same, but only the interface or some facilities are different. Might possible one LMS is providing different features and other LMS is providing different features over there. Because I just discussed that more than 800 vendors available for the learning management system in the market, but not all the LMS are feasible for all the environments. Every education institutions have their own environment, their IT infrastructure, network infrastructure. So based on their infrastructure, they can have different LMS which can suits them. So inside Middle East, most of the Middle Eastern universities are using Blackboard. So this is more compatible because, for example, one LMS is using in all the country. For example, if you have any problem, so if one institution to have the problem, the administration team can find out the solution for whole 95% of the universities who are using Blackboard. So this is more easy that single and one type of LMS have been used inside all the universities. So interactive learning materials, how you can have the different collaborative tools and different interactive learning materials you can use over there. The technology enables the creation of interactive learning materials such as videos, simulations, and gamified content, which can make learning more engaging and effective. So here we do have a time for a demo video, which can help you more to develop the more understanding now that how the different platforms are working and giving you an idea that what kind of benefits you can have by different platforms. So let's have a look on this video and then we're gonna share some more ideas.
Begin. But there is no need to worry. There are so many available technology tools out there that are very simple and easy to use. Here are just a few of my favorites to get you started. The first tool I'd like to share with you is Flipgrid. Flipgrid is simple to use and a wonderful tool for building classroom community. With Flipgrid, the teacher posts a topic and students can react and respond to the topic with a short video.
So this is one of the application. This is Flipgrid, and this is help the teachers to post topic. Student reacts and respond with a short videos, and students view and comment on the classmate video. This is, I mean, most of the platforms are similar like social media platforms, like Facebook, like Instagram, where you can post some kind of videos or pictures, and anyone can have like the comments or likes, or in response they can send the videos. But these platforms are based on the similar kind of platform, that they are specifically for the education purpose. So by registering yourself, you can have like your own canvas or workplace where only student and teacher can participate over there.
Students can also comment and respond to the videos of their classmates. Padlet is a tool for creating bulletin board style web pages that can be easily customized to fit a specific need. Students can create their own posts and engage with peers by leaving.
This is another similar kind of software, Padlet. that is a built-in bulletin board style web pages and customizable formats. Students can collaborate, share posts, discuss, etc. I told you that all the platforms do have a similarity between each other, but they do have the different features. So you need to be very careful by watching all these softwares and try to apply by yourself at your home, and then you can deploy all these type of software, whichever you find helpful, you can deploy inside the classrooms in the online classroom as well.
Comments and likes. With Padlet, students could engage in discussions, share resources for a project, work in groups, and even create collaborative maps. Padlet is a tool for creating mind maps and flowcharts. They can be created independently or collaboratively, and they can be easily linked, embedded, or
this is another one. Padlet creates mind maps and flowcharts, and this is specifically for creating mind maps and flowcharts, which can help to understand the students for different type of strategies. For example, a teacher is willing to tell them in the form of flowchart about the sharing the information. They can made independent or collaboratively. Even like teachers can made it individually or independently, or he or she can make the collaboration with the students, so both can have participation in by creating all these flowcharts.
Downloaded. When the collaborative option is used, the individual popples are labeled with the name of the user that created it, so the teacher can easily see who has participated. The final tool I'd like to share with you is KidBlog, a safe platform for students to publish their writing, audio, visual, or video products. Students can
find out this is one of another best platform, KidBlog, because you can create a class inside this one by registering yourself, and you can publish a different platform. Like you're going to publish the platform for the students as well. For example, students are preparing or writing some kind of blogs, they can post over here, and students, the other students can comment on peers posts and give feedback. And products can be shared with students class around the world. By sharing the link, all these products can be shared with other class or with other students. It doesn't matter wherever they are in other part of the world, even you can share with them.
Comment on the posts of their peers and provide one another with feedback. They can also share their products with classes and students around the world, which excites students and increases engagement overall. Hopefully by now you have a better understanding of the tremendous benefits of collaborative learning, how technology can be used to support it, and feel even more prepared to bring a collaborative learning experience to your classroom. Let's begin.
So in like interactive learning materials, we already just discussed that technology enables the creation of interactive learning materials such as videos, simulations, gamification content, which can make learning more engaging and effective. So let's have a look. There is another video with us, and in this demo video, I'm going to discuss with you 5 different type of platforms, and one of the platform is already been discussed, and we do had activity in last workshop, that is Mentimeter, and rest of them are new for you. And we do have one more activity with another new platform which been discussed in this demo video. So let's have a look.
How engaged are your students during a lesson? Are they actively participating or simply passively listening? And whether or not you had a student who simply zoned out because they lost interest in a lesson. Hi, my name is Evgeny, and today we're looking at top 5 apps to make your lessons more dynamic and more engaging. Let's put an end to monotonous and teacher-centered lectures and move to more dynamic and engaging sessions. And the following 5 apps will help us do just that. A Mentimeter, Google Jamboard, Padlet, Parlay, and Nearpod Time to Climb. Mentimeter is going to be our first app, and it's just an amazing, simple tool to get real-time feedback from your
I would request everyone to be very careful, and I mean, you have to focus on all these five softwares. Mentimeter, we already discussed. One more, I mean, software as an activity I'm going to show you practically in this session. So this video is really important. So please keep in your mind. I will put some questions after this video, so everyone be focused, please.
Students. To access Mentimeter, all you need to do is go to mentimeter.com, go through the registration process and create a presentation. This is the presentation that I put together for my class. All I need to do as an instructor is to click on share, click copy link, jump to my Zoom where I have myself and 3 of the students, open chat and paste the link from the students and click on chat and open the link in the browser. I need to select how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling awesome. And from the teacher's end, you starting to see real-time feedback. If you would like your students to see this
is what we have discussed last time, that Mentimeter is one of the best application which can be used inside the classroom or online classroom to engage the student actively. Because last time we have checked them in, like, after deploying the Mentimeter presentation over there, you just need to share the link and or share the code over there, and you can have the same presentation questionnaire in front of your screen. And once you click on that one, you can have all the answers you can watch on the screen of the teacher. So by sharing your screen, all the students can watch what the results are coming over there, so they can have more engaging and more entertaining or more interesting activities over there. So
feedback, go to share screen and share your Mentimeter screen. And now if we go back to the students, they now see the feedback of their.
So you can see the feedback. Anyone who is attempting the question, they can getting the answer on this screen, and this would be available and viewable for all the audience. So it is more interesting fact that Mentimeter can have a really interactive application which can help not only to the students but for the teacher as well, to engage the students in a better and productive way.
Classmates. Now let's move on to the next question. Describe technology with 3 words. Students now starting to put in more answers. Some of the words stands out, which will mean that more than one student selected great, a couple of students selected good. Nice way to gauge the temperature in the classroom before you start the class. Our final question is a Q&A from the students, and I can now ask a question. One student submitted a couple of questions. I, as a teacher, will see them on my screen. I can scroll through them. Once a question is answered, I can mark it as answered. It's a very interactive way to have Q&A sessions embedded into your lessons. So that was a Mentimeter, an easy and straightforward way to engage your students into your lesson, into your presentation, and get real-time feedback on the spot. If you would like to know more about the Mentimeter, how to set things up, how to create the presentation, how to embed those quizzes, there'll be a link in the description for a more in-depth tutorial.
This is Jamboard. This is basically from Google, from the Google Chrome. If you have the Gmail account, you just need to log in the Google Chrome, and there you can find where, I mean, like, this is a package with the Drive, spreadsheets, and many other softwares available for the Google Chrome, I mean, like, utilities. And this is one of the best tool. Jamboard is available. This is what we're gonna have the activity, the live activity. So please be focused with this tutorial. So this will help you to understand what we're gonna do in the practical environment.
Moving on, we have Google Jamboard, which you can access by either clicking on Google Apps in the top right corner. If you have a Google account, scrolling all the way down until you see Jamboard, or simply going to jamboard.google.com. What Jamboard is basically a workspace, a canvas, which you and your students can access at the same time. I've created this simple Jamboard to demonstrate one of the potential uses. In this activity, I would like students to use diamond ranking to categorize the 3 R's of living a sustainable lifestyle. So we have our 3 R's right here, and we have diamond ranking right here. To engage students in the Jamboard, all I need to do is click on share, copy this link, making sure that anyone on the internet with this link can edit, and you can change the setting right here. And then I'm gonna click copy on this link, go to Zoom, go to chat, paste the link here. From the students' end, all they need to do is go to chat. They will see the link over there. I'm going to click. This will take me to a Google Jamboard. I'm going to rearrange those R's into the diamond shape, and as a teacher I can see what is happening. What you can do as well, you can create multiple copies of the same Jamboard and assign each particular Jamboard to the breakout session, so you have different groups of students working on different Jamboards. Another way to use Google Jamboard is to play board games. There were some questions in the past about how can we play board games while we're teaching remotely. As you can see, I've just pasted here a Monopoly map, counters right here. I have players' money right here, which I can easily edit. Students can move counters and enjoy the game. This is how you can play Monopoly.
So this is what meaning why I have the Jamboard, because this is free of cost, available, and almost everyone do have the Gmail account. So you can engage this software for the classroom, and this is really interesting because this is similar like Mentimeter. Mentimeter is giving you the canvas where you can have all the answers on your screens, and you can watch all this on one screen with the teachers over there. But in Jamboard, you can engage them in the form of gamifications or different type of activities, because this is your personal environment, the canvas where the students and teachers can explore this canvas at the same time.
Or any other board game that you have customized for your lesson. Another way to use Jamboard is for exit ticket. So this is what I quickly created right here. We have a question: how well do you think you understood mixed fractions? What students will do is simply leave a tick next to the either thumb up or thumb down, and this will give you an understanding of whether or not your students got the concept. Is it engaging? I think it is. It's responsive, gets you real-time data. Students are engaged, they're participating, they're actively doing something and not just simply listening to your lectures.
Padlet.
Padlet is by far my favorite tool to use if I want to engage students into online discussions. Padlet can be accessed by going to padlet.com. Once you go through the registration process, create your first Padlet, which is basically a discussion wall or board which you can use with your class. This is one example that I created for this demonstration. This is a digital citizenship board which has 8 questions related to digital citizenship. I would like my students to engage with this content. I would like them to read, watch some of the video clips, and then respond to the questions or the video prompt. If you would like to learn more about how to use Padlet, there will be a link in the description for a more in-depth tutorial. Parlay is one of the tools that often overlooked by educators, but I believe it's a beautiful tool to engage your students into online discussions. Think about Parlay as a more advanced version of Padlet, where you can engage students in online discussions with more functionality, with more tracking tools, and this is what it looks like. First of all, to access Parlay, all you need to do is go to parlayIdeas.com, create an account, and create a roundtable discussion. In this roundtable, I want students to think and express their thoughts around runaway trolley dilemma. So I've included some text here and also embedded a little image. What I'm going to do now is invite students by clicking on this plus sign. I can either share a code or share a join link or magic link, and this is exactly what I'm going to do. Again, I'm going to paste it onto my Zoom chat. Going back to the students view, the link will appear right there. I'm going to click on this link. There will be a welcome message instructing them to preview the prompt first, submit a response, and join the discussion. I'm going to click OK, got it. and read the prompt as instructed, and then write my response right here. This is my response. One of the things that I personally like about Parlay is that students can click on see point details, which will tell them what is that is expected of them in this assignment. I set 3 parameters: critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. And there's so much more you can do when it comes to grading. We're not going to go into this depth in this video. There will be a standalone tutorial for Parlay, but just to highlight this feature, the students will see what is that they're graded on. Once students have submitted their response, they will be navigated to another prompt which will ask them to review responses and provide feedback and build on ideas. I'm going to click guided and see 2 responses. So I'm going to click on comment and leave my comment here. And as you can see, there's also sentence starters to help students generate more meaningful comments. From the teacher's end, if I go back, I can now look at my students, look at their activity. I can click on summary, see what is happening, what students are writing. I can click on assessment and assess each particular response. If you are an English teacher or a social studies teacher, or if you just want to engage your students in an online discussion, Parallel Ideas is just an amazing tool to do that. Finally,
almost 5 softwares going to be discussed in this demo video. There is a limitation of the time. We cannot go for all the softwares to for the activity. So I always try to choose 1 or 2 softwares for you guys to help you to understand which are more easy. So have a look on these softwares and try to implement by yourself. If you face any difficulty, you can communicate with us.
we have Nearpod Time to Climb, which is another cool way to engage your students into your lesson. And this is what it looks like. I have 3 students waiting to join the race.
This tool is one of the best tool which I can see that more interactive and more interesting, because this is in the form of the games. Whatever the activity you involve your students, they can see. Every student do have their tagging, like you can see here, the student 2. And this one is student 2, and this might be student 3, student 4. So once anyone is answering the question, that student is jumping ahead of others, so it can have more good activities. So have a look on this one.
At the top, I have student 1, I have student 2, and student 3. Once I have all my students, I'm going to click start. As you can see, there's sound effects, there's animation. From the students end, you now see the first question: how many days are in a week? So I'm going to select some of the answers. These students get the real-time feedback, and we see the animation going on. We see some of the students going higher than others because they answered the question correctly. We have another question: what animal is in the picture? You can see once students answer their question, their characters moving up accordingly. We have one more question, which is: which of the following is a trapezoid? Once we finish the activity, we have student 2, who is the winner, and this is again what students see from their end, and this is what a teacher see from their end. Isn't it wonderful? A simple quiz, but we have leaderboard, we have interactivity, we have animation, we have sound effect. It's just wonderful how everything can be packaged in one simple tool. Race to the top, Nearpod. Today, we had a look at 5 tools to help you make your lessons more engaging and more interactive. The 5 tools that we had a look at today were Mentimeter, Jamboard, Padlet, Parlay, and Nearpod.
So you can see we have, go through with the 5 different softwares. These are application Mentimeter, Jamboard, Padlet, Parlay, and Time to Climb. So all these softwares is really interesting and interactive for the students, but I believe which softwares are more easy to use, that is Mentimeter, that is really understanding and easy to use for the student inside the classroom. Jamboard is really easy, and Time to Climb, this is another best activity-based software which can help you to engage your students. So let's have a look. What is VR and AR? Virtual reality and augmented reality, that is also now the reality for the education, and we can use both of these technologies inside the classrooms. So virtual reality or augmented reality technologies provide immense learning experiences. They can be used for virtual field trips, medical simulations, and architectural design and more. The reason behind, because not everything, especially in the medical, for the medical students, not everything is possible to go through in reality. So the virtual reality or augmented reality give you an opportunity to perform all these operations, but without any kind of damage done on the real environment. So by using these technologies inside the classrooms, that can help for the students to understand more easily and more interestingly. So we can have free VR apps. There are multiple apps available, which I mean, like, or most of the apps, normally the basic version is free, and if you want to go for the higher level of the features, you can you need the subscription. But here I'm gonna share with you the free VR apps, that is Google Expeditions, Google Art VR, Wonder, YouTube VR, and 360 Cities. You go ahead and one by one try to utilize and try to practice and explore all these softwares, and all these are free. You can install on your mobile device to experiment all these one. And augmented reality apps, Metaverse, Google Lens, Starwalk 2, Skyview, Jigspace, and Paint 3D. And all these are free apps. You have to go and explore all these one by one over there. I always try to bring the free apps because I know there is a limitations for the teachers for the subscription. We cannot go for the subscription for all the types because there are hundreds of applications are coming every day, and we are not able to bring the subscription for everyone. So there are a lot of free apps available. You have to go